Imagine a city so valuable that two ancient superpowers fought desperately to own it. Located on Spain's southeast coast, Cartagena was perfectly placed between Europe and North Africa. Even today, you can see how the ancient streets, walls, and buildings line up exactly with the modern city. With its great natural harbor, this 40-hectare port city quickly became an important for trade, military power, and culture in Roman Spain. Below the modern city of Cartagena, I stand on an ancient Roman theater that has witnessed almost 1900 years of history. In this video, we embark on a journey through a city that began as a modest Carthaginian colony and grew into a bustling Roman center. Let's start by uncovering the formidable defenses that once protected this vital Mediterranean port. Right now I'm standing in Punic Wall, part of the city, which was founded in 227 BC by the Carthaginians, and it was named Carthage, which means the new city or the new Carthage. Later the city, after the Romans conquered it in 205 BC by Scipio Africanus, they named the city Carthago Nova, or the new Carthage. The city was completely surrounded by the walls, and the walls would actually reach up to 10 meters in elevation, which was very significant fortification at that time. These impressive walls defined the city's earliest boundaries and served as its first line of defense. After Scipio Africanus' victory, the Romans reinforced this fortification, ensuring that Carthago Nova could secure its strategic position in the Mediterranean. In a somber corner of these ancient walls, you'll find a funerary crypt of Hermitage of San Jose, built in the 16th and 17th centuries. Its walls bear many burial niches, a powerful reminder of our mortality. Right behind me is Cardo in Cartagena, which was the north-south street, and it meets with the Comano Maximum, which is right ahead of me, at a crossroads to the two main streets in ancient Roman city and also in ancient Roma, Cartagena. These two roads form the backbone of Carthago Nova's urban design. Their precise intersection facilitated trade, military movement, and everyday life, a testament to Roman commitment to order and efficiency in city planning. From the streets that organize civic life, we now move to a structure that has long served as a watchful guardian of the city. Right now I'm standing at the Tower of de la Concepcion, or a Tower on Conception, which was the founding part of the city in 227 when the Carthaginians came here and set up city colony from Carthage. Then later was conquered by the Romans, and they started laying foundations for this tower. Later this tower was improved by the Muslim conquerors, and then later the Reconquistas in the 13th century. And right now it is a tourist location with most beautiful views of Cartagena. This tower reflects the many layers of Cartagena's history. Originally part of Carthaginian settlement, it was integrated into the Roman city and later modified by subsequent conquerors. Its evolution mirrors the region's shifting tides of power and culture. Next, we step into a building where decisions that shaped the city were made. I'm standing inside the Curia, which was a Roman senator building, or a public building where the senators would convene together and make decisions. This right behind me, over there is the senator seat, and you can see the pavement behind me of the structure is optus subtile, which is a different color pavement in the building. The Curia was the center of political life in Carthago Nova. From the realms of politics, we now turn to the spiritual and cultural influences that enrich daily life. Right behind me right here is the temple of Isis. It was actually an Egyptian god, but it was a common Roman god at 2nd century BC and onwards. This temple is a clear example of cultural fusion. While Isis was originally an Egyptian deity, her worship spread widely during the Roman era, blending tradition and adding the diverse religious landscape of Carthago Nova. Next, we examine the cornerstone of daily Roman life, public bathing. Right behind me you see the furnace, which is the way that Romans would heat up the water that would go around the spas into the warm rooms for their bathing. An engineering marvel of its time, this furnace powered the heating system of the baths, enabling the continuous flow of warm water essential for the elaborate bathing rituals of the Romans. Romans had several different chambers in their baths. They had a apodarium, which was the changing room. They had a frigidarium, which was the cold room. It also had a small pool. Then we had the warm room, or tepidarium, the hot room, which was the coldarium, and then the steam, which was sudatio.
The baths were organized into distinct chambers, each serving a specific purpose, from cooling and refreshing to providing heat and steam. The complex system highlights the Romans' advanced approach to public health and social interaction. Having seen how Romans care for the well-being, let's explore the artistic side of the elite life. The House of Fortune is famed for its exquisite frescoes. These murals depict mythological scenes and everyday activities, offering valuable insight into ancient Carthagina's upper-class artistic excellence and refined tastes. The art here speaks to a culture that prioritizes beauty and narrative as much as practicality. In addition to these private displays of wealth, Cartagena is also home to several other significant historical sites. Among other important landmarks is the Amphitheater Romano. Although now in ruins and under restoration, this venue once hosted public spectacles and gladiatorial contests, a vivid reminder of the city's role as a center for entertainment. These sites and ongoing archaeological discovery deepen our understanding of Carthago Nova's dynamic past. To conclude our tour, we return to the iconic symbol of the city's cultural legacy.
Right now I'm standing in the Theater of Cartagena, the most famous one. It was discovered in 1994 after they discovered the destruction underneath the cathedral from the 13th century. The theater itself, it was constructed in the 1st century CE. It was fully Roman. When it's Roman at its peak, it was most likely funded by the royal treasury, and also the theater could sit about 6,000 people.
This theater encapsulates the enduring spirit of Carthago Nova. Once a venue for public debates, performances, and civic events, it is a powerful reminder of the cultural and civic achievements that continue to influence modern Cartagena. From its foundation by Carthaginian pioneers under leaders like General Asdrubal el Bello to the transformative reforms of the Roman rule under the Caesar Augustus, Cartagena's history is woven into every wall, street, and monument. Thank you for joining me on this tour through Punic and Roman Cartagena, a journey demonstrating how military strength, urban planning, and cultural exchanges built one of the Mediterranean's more remarkable cities. If you enjoyed this exploration, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts. Until next time, keep digging.